Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's East New York coming back at you with another build video. Here we have a 1.8.3 striker build. As you can see, 5-piece classified with the Savage gloves. Trying a couple things out here, experimenting, and I gotta tell you, so far so good. As long as you got a good solid group, I'm telling you, the results are gonna be amazing for you. Same shit, different day. As you can see, double AR, lightweight M4, fully optimized. My primary, I'm going with vicious, responsive, and deadly. As you can see, with the weapon attachments here, I'm not going to get in detail, but you can see everything is mainly focused around critical hit damage and stability. I'm going to say those are the two key aspects of this build here: critical hit damage, critical hit chance, and stability. I use my primary basically to open up the fight, engage a player, and try to get as much health down as I can. Once I drop down below that first bar of health, I switch to my secondary. As you can see here, responsive, unforgiving, and deadly. So now I can start outputting even more damage, because the more health I lose, the stronger my weapon's going to be getting. And as you can see, the weapon mods on this are focused around crit hit damage, crit hit chance, and stability again. Those are the three key aspects of this build here. So once I drop down below 1 bar of health, I'm switching to my secondary so I could give them even more damage. You know, it's going to be like, they're not going to be expecting that. It's like, all right, he did a little bit of damage, but now his health is dropping. And once you switch over, hopefully you can, seal the deal. And my sidearm here, I have a trusty double barrel shotgun, so I could get that determine, sustain, and that predatory proc. You know, desperate times sometimes do call for desperate measures, and you always want to have some type of backup plan. But moving on right into the gear, 5-piece classified striker with the Savage gloves, starting with the chest piece. Roll for stamina here, fully optimized. Going for health, enemy armor damage, and ammo capacity on that. And I have gear mods on there: 1 firearm with health and 1 stamina with health. On this build, I'm trying to get as much health from the gear mods as possible, so I could try to have just that much more survivability. Onto the mask, roll for firearm, crit hit chance, and burn resistance. Again, firearm mod with health. Onto the knee pads, roll for stamina. Got the crit hit damage going on there, blind death resistance, shock resistance, and disorient resistance. Again, firearm mod with health and a pulse critical hit damage mod. Moving on to the backpack, roll for firearm with stability. Yes, you heard right, folks, that's stability and ammo capacity. 2 pulse critical hit chance mods on there with another stamina mod and health. And trust me, that stability does come in handy. With steady hands, whew. The gloves, Savage gloves, firearm roll, assault rifle damage, crit hit damage, and crit hit chance. And the holster, nothing special, fully optimized with crit hit chance and a 2% pulse critical hit chance mod on there. Now the reason I have all these 2% critical hit chance mods are there to try to boost up my pulse, so I can at least get it as close to 15% as I can. As you can see here, my base pulse is at 14.5, which basically rounds up to 15%. So, you know, when I actually proc the precision talent, I'm getting that extra 15% crit hit chance on my AR. Preferably, I would want to use this build in a group, so I can actually have somebody using the pulse with a 15% or more base. But you know, you would want to use the talents that you would normally use in a group. Steady hands, you would want to include. You wouldn't want to have to run precision. You want to have adrenaline. You want to have combat medic. You want to have critical save. Something similar to what I have here, but again, it's your preference. And as you can see with my primary, 33% crit hit chance, native. Once you add the 7% from the Savage gloves, that boosts that up to 40. And with a 15% proc of precision, or a 15% increase from a player's pulse, you're definitely going to be sitting at above 45%, which is great for an AR. Now, as you can see with the secondary here, I'm sitting at a little bit less, 22%. But once you add the 7% from the Savage Gloves on there, that puts me at 29. And with a 15% boost from the Precision talent or 15% boost from a player's pulse, that's going to put me up to around 45, which even switching to the secondary is still great. For AR, in my opinion, anything above 35% is outstanding. Now I just want to take you guys to the firing range so I can show you guys, you know, how I utilize this steady hands. You can see with the primary I was sitting at about 50% stability. Once I activate steady hands, it went up to 75. And with my secondary, I was sitting at 55%. And once I actually activate steady hands on that, it goes up to 80%. So that's what's going to give you that laser beam like stability and accuracy when you're facing enemies downrange. So a combination of that stability off the backpack with the weapon mods and with steady hands, trust me, paired with the shock turret, you're definitely gonna be able to get stacks. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the build. I have some gameplay coming up. This is East New York, and we're signing out. I'm about to try to pop their stations up and shit. Pop this shit. Let them fall back, man. His box is down over here, Carsho. On me. Ooh, I got him, but he got me. Oh, good fucking heal, bro. Watch out your left. Frank. One more down. 2 down. Good shit. Who needs it? If I just set it off. Fucking heal. Oh! Fall back, y'all. Fuck, we out of medkit, we out of every shit. peek in that corner. Got him. Watch that shock turn on the left of us. Beamed him. One down. Watch out. One up. Back up. Back up. Don't worry about it. We got DPS too. We got DPS too. That was it. Another one down, baby. I threw it. I got him. He's down. One behind him. Yeah, I'm down bleeding. I couldn't do this shit, bro. Come on, don't tell me. Yeah, look at you. Yeah. And now he's about to get killed. Oh, 2 more kills. Let's go. We can do this. One got nope. One more kill, guys. Come on. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to like, subscribe, and tap the bell for notifications. Peace.